This is life, this is love, this is how I learned to trust.
I find that I respond differently to things when they come up now because I don't have that fail safe way of going back to, I don't have that old way of thinking about it because there's nothing there to go back and pull from because God has freed me from it. Let's say things that used to make me angry, I didn't realize that it was always based on something that had happened before. So now that all that has been cleared away, it's basing every situation on what is happening right now.
Alone for the last time, now
More
I
now than
know.
ever, I am completely convinced that anybody can be free of anything permanently and not have to struggle. Because in programs like with, any kind of alcohol program or drug dependency, they're given the thought that somehow they might slip again or they can always slip or that it's just written into the code of anybody that has an addiction or something that they will slip. They may think that way. But the Bible says that we truly can be free. And so going through a class like this and having the layers peeled off like that lets you know that it's the Father's desire that every human being experiences freedom in every area of life. And so going through the program lets you know that if you're willing to do the work, you actually can experience freedom. From the very first class all the way to the end, it builds. And I think it's critical that you get all the components of it to experience the total freedom that comes when you do the retreat. I don't think you could skip and decide that I don't need to be free from this. I don't have unforgiveness or I don't think I deal with rejection or I don't think I deal with bitterness. When you're actually in the class and you do the exercises, you realize that God is going to expose some things in you that maybe you thought you had dealt with, but they're lying under the surface. And the enemy loves to set traps. And so if you don't realize that there are certain triggers there, then he could spring a trap on you anytime. But going through the entire class is springing those traps in advance and having you to deal with them as you go through the whole process. So that at the end, you're just getting everything out of the way and you're just completely freed.
What the sacrifice to leave it all behind.
You won't know how bad you need it until you've gone through it. And I think anybody who seriously wants to go to the next level in their relationship with the Lord, I think they need to go through the class.